everyone, it's Kay from the Paper Shed. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for coming back and joining me. Wow, what a fabulous week we've had. It is Friday. I have finished that signature. I've sewn it all in and I've gone through everything. I'm quite happy with it, but as you can see, it's a very chunky monkey already. So yeah, let's just go through it and then we'll talk about what we'll do next week. So I still need to find a little label for there. I'm not sure what I want in it, so I don't know what yet. So this is our story of the murder, Reginald, the butler at Winterbourne Hall. So we came to Monday, which was this part here. We did a stacking file folder with a little envelope. We have a little bit of evidence in here with an invoice and a ticket and some fingerprints, and that fits nicely in there on a little paper clip. So I really liked the way this came out. I'm quite happy with that. I've been through it all and put some boo-boo tape in different places. This is a photograph of Libby and Watson and Tuppence, which I thought was very fitting at the beginning. Then we've got some evidence tags and some tags there. I have gone through everything and stenciled the back with just my rose stencil, which that's come all together now. Then we've got this little pocket here with just a bit of a cluster, some more boo-boo tape. We did the clusters and I have put them all in. I probably wasn't a wise decision to do that, but I did. This one I made into a little tuck spot, and I have added a few of those little acrylic roses that I got into different places, so that's good. I thoroughly enjoyed making this one. I have glued this on now, just a little bit. It's not completely glued, but I have glued it on. I wanted it to feel like it was not glued, but that's why I've left all the edges. But yeah, I love the way that's come out, and I thoroughly enjoyed making that. Put a little boo-boo tape there because a bit of this ripped. So sometimes, when you do have accidents like that, it can work out for the better. So I'm thoroughly enjoying that. And there's the people in the garden who witnessed a person in the room where the murder was committed. We've got dear Reginald here. And then we've got some journal pages. Then we've got our middle. Now, I felt there was something missing here, but I've stuck some boo-boo tape on, and I think it's enough, to be honest. I'm not sure. I put a bit of lace in some of my tags and some other bits in others. Now, this is a tuck spot, but I haven't put anything in it, purely because he's on there. So, I'm quite happy with the way that is. I might put it further up, fully down. This was the pocket the flap that we took off of last week. Love the way that came out. And I'm glad I added these extra words because I just think it's finished it off. Now this one, I love belly bands, and especially with frames. I do think that they look really gorgeous. And it's missing something, and I just don't know what it is. I don't know whether to add a rose to it and be done, or whether to just, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it yet. But I'm sure as I go through, I will see something. So if you do, if you have a page that you're not completely happy with, don't overthink it. Just pass it by, and then something will come up, something that you'll see or get inspired by, and it will come up and you'll think, yeah, that's what I need to put on the belly mat. So I'm hoping that that's going to happen. So I made these two tags just out of some that was cut off, stenciled the back, and I've put different elements in there, but only just for a bit of extra texture, a bit of a different feel. And I just stuck a word and a little bit of a picture on those. I quite like the way they came out, to be honest. There's another one. This one is completely stuck down. I haven't kept that as a tuck spot. I've just kept it as a page decoration. And I'm quite liking that. So then we moved on to our what did we call it? I forgot what we called it. Our staggered waterfall, and I actually quite like the way that it's come out. I think I probably should have done it on maybe a thicker piece of paper. I should have picked a sturdier paper to have put it on, but I'm quite happy with the way that it came out. We just used this as a closure with the evidence tag across, or seal across there, and I've just put a bit of boo-boo tape on, and then we've got our pictures here that sort of tell the story and the evidence and the murder. And then I added these on as extra pieces because I'd wanted to fill the page to the bottom. So yeah, but I really like that, and it definitely has. I mean, when you think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there's 10 cards there. And if we'd have put those all in the middle, it would have really been quite bulky. But because we've staggered them, I think it's worked out perfect. Just got this photograph here that I've just stuck on as a tuck spot on this writing page with just an evidence tag there. Now I need to do that. Actually, let's do it now. So otherwise I'm going to forget again. Do something in it. I want something different though. Have you got any thread? Oh, I've got a bit of thread here. Let's use that. That'll do. There we go. A little bit of thread. Could do with cutting that down there, couldn't we? Oh, my Tim Holt scissors do not like cutting any sort of material at all. I think they might need sharpening. So then we move on to this page here, which is just another writing page, and I've just put Watson investigating the cigar. Another tag there, tab there, which I've just put on this. I thought the blue matched. So I did put an eyelet in this tag again, which I was going to use dangles for, but I just quite like the metal element in there. So I just think it brings a little bit extra. And I've got one of those acrylic roses on there as well. So quite like those. Then we come to our back page. Now this was the bit that we didn't do. I've only added this because it was Mandy's make, and I wanted to get it done. So I've just done exactly what she's done. I've made it into a little notepad. So this is my exactly how she did it, and I love the way it came out. I think it looks perfect there. I did make it into a pocket. I made this part into a pocket, so I've just put a little note thing off of the part that we cut for this. So that just slips into there. So if you didn't see Mandy's video or haven't seen it yet, it is up, worth the watch, because it's a fabulous idea. Loved it. Then there's a little bit of extra storyline there about Reginald Smythe. I don't know whether you call him Smythe or Smith, but anyway, it is whatever it is. And so I've made this into a pocket, and I've made this into a pocket. I haven't put anything in, obviously, because of the bulkiness of the signature, because that is our signature here. And it's, it's quite hefty. I mean, when I put it in the journal and I fasten this, and I love this fastening, I'm so pleased that I actually did it. I mean, it closes quite well. I mean, that closes to about an inch. Oh, no, it's way bigger than an inch. An inch and a half so far. So I don't know. So I'm just going to have to carry on, and then I maybe whittle it down towards the end, maybe. Let's just see, because I can't promise anything. But I do love this closure, and I'm loving my front cover. Some of the covers that we've seen so far are absolutely fabulous. So well done, guys. I think you've done amazing throughout this week of doing, the added extras and the bits and pieces that you've done. It's all been absolutely fantastic, and I've seen some absolutely stunning covers. Mary was one of them, did a beautiful embossed leather cover, absolutely stunning. Patty also did an absolutely beautiful, ingenious cover made with a beautiful antique doily and made it into a briefcase. It was absolutely wonderful, very creative, and her tabs and tags. So if you haven't seen those, go and check out on the Facebook group because they're there. They're fantastic. Melissa did a beautiful week one signature. Absolutely looks lovely. Selena's ID cards with the little typewriter tuck, absolutely gorgeous. And Katie shared a little video on the window flip that she did. That was just so creative as well. So do go across and check all of those out on Facebook if you haven't already seen them. Because they're all so amazing. Everybody's been fantastic. So we're going to come back and do week 3, which is suspects and evidence. And I can't wait to see Mandy's make for that one because they'll be so creative, I should imagine. So yeah, be looking forward to Monday to see that. I'm going to prep my signature over the weekend so that you haven't got to keep seeing the signature make and do all of that. I've had a little order. I was a bit gutted because my fabric came, my book binding fabric came, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm gutted that I couldn't have put it on there. It doesn't really match the colour, but it's absolutely lovely. So nice. So I'm going to be looking forward to using that in something in the near future. And I also had, I'm testing something. I'm doing a bit of investigating work. I managed to get hold of a key ring, it is, and it's got some handcuffs on and a set of keys and a police badge and a gun. But they were silver. I couldn't get them in any other colour. So I've stuck them in some alcohol ink to see if I can get them coloured to, something that will be more suitable than the silver for my journal. So I'm hoping that they will come through. I will let you know how I got on with those in the next video. I don't have many inks actually, and I do want to get some more while I'm back in the UK. I got Dijon, butterscotch and sienna, and I only got that so that I could make boo-boo tape. But I've recently purchased Margaret's boo-boo tape that you print off onto translucent sheets, sticker sheets, and that's good as well. But I do like the intricacy of this. I do like this. And what I do with this one is these are the backing sheets off of the ones that I've printed from Margaret. And then when I've cut it all out, these are the leftover bits. And I showed you how to do this in the ABC event, right at the very beginning, at B, letter B. So if you want to make your own boo-boo tape, or you have Margaret's boo-boo tape and want to know what to do with the leftover stickies, then that's what you do. So I hope you found that it's been useful. I've had some great feedback from the videos, and yeah, I'm really loving the process at the moment. I'm just hoping that we can get another 3 journals in there. But yeah, so I'll be back on Monday with a new video with my signature all ready to go. So have a great weekend. Enjoy your makes if you're catching up with week 2, and I'll see you on Monday. Thanks for watching. Take care.